Well, hello.
Hello. Hello.
That's right, I jumped in before
You did. I was trying to think of some sort of suitably Doctor Who related quote to introduce the show.
I just went,
Hello. Did the Doctor ever say hello at some point? Isn't there a "you had me at hello"? Oh no, that's Jerry Maguire. Okay. Here's the credits anyway. Well, greetings everyone, and welcome
and
to...
look who it is.
It's me.
It's you.
It's me. And Clary's here. She's just sitting off camera with little Izzy Pose as well. And Small Bean has been nice enough to join us as well from behind. We have got a few cool little things we're going to be doing tonight. We're going to be telling you about our Doctor Who experience tour that we went on. We've done a video on YouTube about it ages and ages ago, but when a lot of you guys I know are new fans, so we thought we'd go through some of those again, some of our particular highlights, and talk you through what we did, and thought you might enjoy it. We've got a Doctor Who trivia game, and that I found on the iPhone, and we're going to be playing that. And of course, you guys can obviously join in with the answers and stuff. And we're going to be talking about the 2 Doctor Who episodes we were watching this week, which was ironically Dalek from the new stuff and Daleks from the old stuff. Anything to add?
That's a lot of Daleks.
That's a lot of Daleks. And remember, they're bigger on the inside.
That's a TARDIS. You are going to bomb at the Doctor Who trivia.
I'm going to suck at Doctor Who trivia. Good job Chips is here to sort us out. So welcome to...
Oh, Chip, sorry.
What do you think I said?
Something rude.
How would that help?
Exactly, that was my point. But to be fair, how is that big ginger cat going to help?
How dare you say such a thing? Nissen Crony says the adipose plushie gives her the creep.
How could that give you?
How could they give you the creep? It's gorgeous.
About one little pointy tooth.
Yeah. Anyway, let's open up the old vault. And that means you want to... Oh, my sound effect didn't work. Let me play that again with the sound effect. There we go. There's the sound effect. So we're going to start off by talking you through one of the tours we went on, and we're going to have a giveaway tonight as well.
Are we? What are we giving away?
I don't know. Let's have a little look at the possible options.
I've got an idea. We should give you away.
Don't give me away.
We should do a competition to win an evening with Addy.
What if it's like someone that wants to be really bad? And you've just organised some date, and I'm a bit like, that's awkward.
Well, then that's a good prize.
Not for. We're not organising an evening with Clary either. There might be some gorgeous nerdy male that's watching this show that would like an evening with
who really wants a girl who just had a baby 7 weeks ago.
Just had a baby 7 weeks ago.
What's than that?
Oh yeah. Well, all right. Tonight we're going to give away. Let's go crazy. We're going to give away a copy of Surgeon Simulator.
Oh, there's a game.
There's a game. We played that before. So we're going to give away a copy of Surgeon Simulator, which is going to be available to everyone, not just a posse giveaway. We tend to do posse giveaways on Wednesday only. So this is for everyone, but it will be for Addy Gold. So do check your Addy Gold over the next kind of half an hour or so. And if you're not sure what Surgeon Simulator is, we've got a video on that.
Yes, we have. And I was really good at it, so you should definitely check that out. I was really showing my elite gaming skills.
We were definitely showing our elite gaming skills. Anyway, so this was our tour. It's nice to see so many of you here today, by the way. So we've just got some names here. Why is that baby sticking its middle finger in the... Wow! We've got a swearing...
Oh, well, we never saw that before.
I never saw that before. Is he swearing at us? That's terrible. Wow. Well, greetings to everyone. Oh, Krentaris is on here as well. Hey, yo, bro.
So, actually, Matthias and V both said that they'd spend all of their Addy Gold for an evening with Addy. I think we're on to a winner here.
Do I not get a say in this? I'm not... Can I point out that she actually can't speak anymore because she's laughing so hard at this point? No, we're not doing this as a prize.
For a few, I'm not saying for today.
I'm not like the posse concubine.
Save up your Addy gold, because at some point in the future, we might be giving Addy away for an evening.
No. I'm not going to be like the, group pimp.
That's what you think.
Right, anyway, this was us before we went on the Doctor Who experience. This is actually not the Doctor Who experience. We'll do that after we do a game. This was the Doctor Who tour, which was basically a little trip around Cardiff, and they showed you some of the locations that we kind of went to where Doctor Who was filmed. And this is it actually starts off in the Millennium Centre, which is the kind of big kind of boat kind of shaped building. It's kind of a big bronze building. You recognise it. It's the one that Captain Jack always stands on in Torchwood. And then we got on the coach.
Apparently in filming, he once went straight into the windows. I don't know why I'm telling you that, because you were there on the tour, so you know that story.
You went straight into the window?
Yeah, you know how there's big glass windows, but there's patterns on the windows?
Yeah.
No, not windows, they're big glass doors.
Oh no, he walked into a door.
He walked into the door in filming, which is why they now have the patterns on them.
Poor Captain Jack.
Okay.
Poor Captain Jack. Well, anyway, so we went on this little tour, and with a little coach, and they took us around. There's Addy on the bus there,
awesome.
as you can see, being kind of taken around, and then yes, this wall. This was our first location. I have to admit, I wouldn't have chosen this as the first location we went to see.
Sure I would have.
It was one of the least exciting locations, but this was the door that's open on the left is the door that the Doctor, Christopher Eccleston and Rose ran out of in the 1945, the war one, where they ran out and they came around the corner. There's also a clip at some point where the Cybermen walked down this particular thing as well. There's been more exciting clips.
What I do think that photo illustrates quite well is how they really turn something very, very ordinary into something quite special for the TV series. So you can walk around Cardiff and not recognise any of it, if you've watched the episodes 100 times. And in fact, we were walking along the bay at one point and we looked into this kind of dingy diner.
Yeah.
On the first night we were there, and it was the only place that had spaces to eat, but I was a bit like, I don't want to eat in a dingy American diner, so we walked on and tried to find somewhere else.
Yeah.
Then we went back on the tour the next day, and it turned out that was the diner from The Impossible Astronaut, which is one of my favourite episodes.
Yeah, it was true, and so we actually went back and ate there.
I can't believe that I just walked past that, looked straight in it, and went meh, and walked on.
It's true. It was true, and in fact, that was something we definitely got out of this tour, was that the geniuses at the BBC can take. Obviously, just see the world very differently from us. Whereas I look at that and just kind of see a wall, they saw possibilities. Then
they look at Cardiff and go, London.
So there's obviously me next to it there, and then this was one of Cardiff High Street, where basically they seem to have filmed loads and loads and loads of stuff. Basically, anytime you ever get a busy high street, the chances are it's on there. Somewhere, and there you can see Addy's there as well.
Looks wise, except for the market, it is quite Tottenham Court Road. So you kind of see why they chose.
They often dress up Cardiff as London. This was the one I gave a special preview to on Thursday night. This was the building used in the episode Rose, which they blew it up, and they've also used it when, if you remember, David Tennant and the runaway bride Donna the first time kind of go running along a street looking for a cash point machine. That was filmed here as well. And if you remember that, when he meets up with James Corden and they go into a big kind of department store, that was filmed there as well. There's Addy there twice. There's Addy there 3 times. We did a lot of photographs of that. That's a wall.
What's that then?
That was a Christmas market was in front of that. Yeah. Christmas market. True story. There's Addy. He was there just to prove it. That Addy was there. This was the church where Donna got married. She got
right.
She got teleported out.
And that had a special little figurine, didn't it? Was that church?
Yes, there we go. It was that. Yeah, the camera's a bit crap, but basically, in one corner there's a decoration of 4 little kind of knights on top. But if you look at one of the knights is actually a Cyberman,
which is pretty cool in the middle of a really old,
really old traditional religious building. There is a little statue of a Cyberman hiding up there as well. This was, if you remember, there was a location in the Titanic episode where they beamed down, and all the tourists kind of beam down and have a little look around, like on a little square, and Doctor meets Wilf for the first time. That was there. that was that location that you're looking at there, and we were there. So Wilf had been where we once were.
I love Wilf.
And Addy was there as well. In fact, that eccentric X was the place just in front of where Wilf's stand actually was. You must be looking forward for Wilf coming on Doctor Who Legacy.
Yeah, can't wait.
You're gonna stick him in the team.
Definitely, even if his abilities are complete crap, he's coming in my team.
I can't remember what that one was, but it looks pretty important and museumy. Probably everything.
Wasn't that the one, the gallery?
Ah, yes. And the gallery's been used quite a few times. I think it was the Lazarus Foundation, and I think it was the something else. They've used it a bunch of times. Basically, whenever you see like a big important building with pillars, they use that place there, which is cool. That was the statue in the Van Gogh episode. If you remember, they run Van Gogh up to like some area to go and find out how important he is, and he goes past the statue, and Doctor goes, bah, and that was that little statue there, which is pretty cool. And he was there. For some reason, everyone started doing the pose. That one, Joel?
Girl Who Waited.
Yes, Girl Who Waited came in through there. This was when they have the science museum. You know, what's the big black box in Doctor Who? I really should know the big black box in Doctor Who.
Oh my goodness, this is going to annoy me so much.
I want to say the Trocadero, but that's quite clearly not the Trocadero.
Oh man, how can we not remember that?
Tenzalore, no.
Shut up! Stop saying words.
Okay.
It just confuses my head.
They open it.
Oh my goodness!
And it's like a big black box. The dodecahedron.
No, you're just saying long words.
I am. The big black thing.
I know what you mean about Trocadero.
The something will open. The Pandorica. Pandorica. Thank you. Yes, the Pandorica. When the little girl was running into the museum when the Pandorica opened, she ran through the doors on the right there and ran in. Also, when in the silence of something in the sand one with that girl that used to be in EastEnders, when she stole something and she came down from a roof and she stole some sort of really kind of important gem thing. That was that location right there as well. Which again, it shows that because they filmed so much of Doctor Who in Cardiff, that they actually used the same locations again and again and again and again. Apparently they've actually used the doorways to the Millennium Cardiff Centre something like 5 times or something like that. And it's just, they just dress it up slightly differently each time. This was the room.
What was that? I don't remember that.
I do. This was the room where the 50th anniversary one was filmed. There's a bit in the middle of the Day of the Doctor where they go in and they're in a kind of painting thing and they pull up a painting and they all kind of look at it and then they walk on, and that was in that room there. There's Addy. Addy was there, which is cool. Yes, Planet of the Dead. Thank you very much. One of the Weeping Angels episodes was filmed there. If you remember the 1945 one, there was like this kind of there's lots of kind of yellow lights and things like that, but that was filmed there. It was the one with Sam. Is it Sam? No, it was the detective guy that was kind of taken in. He was that was filmed at that one. So obviously Addy has his fingers over his hands there. Various graves. Clara walked past those graves once.
And there's some weeping angels in those graves. Indeed,
and Addy stood in front of them as well. And for those of you wondering what Clara looked like, we just skipped past it very, very quickly there. That's Van Gogh's church.
Oh.
If you remember, there's a painting where you get a little monster in the window. That was where they did that one. And that was from Human Nature. If you remember the boys' school, that was one of the things there. So this kind of shows you, if you are in Cardiff, this tour was really worth doing. We saw loads and loads of locations. I don't think we're even halfway through yet. There were just loads and loads of locations, and you're often going to get there and you're kind of like, I think I recognise this, but I'm not sure. And then he explains which episode it is, and all of a sudden you go, oh yeah. And the guy that does it even better, as you go around, you're in a coach, and the coach has a little video TV, and he plays you the clip of what you're about to see before you get there, and then so you really kind of pick it up. This was do you want to play this one?
This is Amy and Rory. This is their village.
Yes.
And so in the episode, there's actually a pond there. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
But there isn't a pond there in real life.
There isn't a pond there in real life. They
faked a pond in. And this is the field. If you remember in that first episode, everyone gets their mobiles out and starts filming. And this is where they filmed it. In fact, they might.
So we all stood there we all stood there. Look, we're filming things in the sky. In fact, there's Addy filming things on his on his mobile phone into the sky. It's when the alien ship comes over and everyone looks up with their phones and kind of photographs it there. So Addy absolutely positively had to join in the fun, and we couldn't quite get our fingers out of the shot, but it didn't matter because it was funny. That one was. At the end, it's a bit of a subtle on this one. At the end of the Family of Blood episodes, there's a bit where they save that boy. And the boy grows up to be a man, and at the end of it, they have a kind of war memorial thing, and I
love that scene. That's
that war memorial, and the Doctor kind of appears there and like salutes, and they're wearing poppies and things like that. Hang on. Okay. Can anyone tell me what that one is? We shall give you some time if you can tell me what that one is. Who's the Mole says doing this tour just went on my bucket list. It is a really cool tour.
We had lots of fun doing it, and because the experience is there as well, you can make a few days of it, can't you?
Yeah. And Cardiff was a really nice town.
We loved Cardiff.
I'd happily live in Cardiff.
Yeah, that's our next move.
Yep, that's the one. Rosie's, loads of them got it.
Oh, well done.
That's where Rosie's dad got hit by the car. There you go. So, and if you look carefully, if we zoom in a little bit, there's Addy. This is possibly my favourite shot of the whole thing. This is Addy lying on the ground, run over, just like Rosie's dad was in Father's Day. That was the tree. And I think, well, loads of them got it.
Oh.
Loads of them got it. Yeah, there's Addy in the same location. The only slight problem we had when we did this was we thought it was hilarious, but obviously this tour wasn't just us. There was about 15 people on there, and they were all posing. Lots of people kind of laid on that road and took photographs. But everywhere that they went, we photographed this.
We took the photos.
this little toy.
But there were some super Doctor Who geeks on that tour.
They were.
I got completely out geeked.
Well, the guy that ran it was.
He was, but to be fair, he was running it. But there was an American girl who went on the tour on her own.
Yeah.
Who
knew way more.
Completely eclipsed me.
And that going still on Father's Day, that's the church where they filmed the whole Father's Day sequence, and that is right next to that. Like that really that they didn't fake that one. Do you remember where they had a TARDIS and they attached a car to a cable inside the TARDIS and they tried to pull out something, and that was when Rose accidentally looked into the core of the TARDIS. That was the location where they filmed that one. So the TARDIS has been right there.
Wasn't that also the am I right? Was that Rose's housing estate?
Maybe he said Rose's housing estate was a bit complicated because the various bits of it were filmed in Cardiff and some was filmed in Wales. In Wales. In fact, he was telling us actually that there's certain locations where,
Cardiff's in Wales, dear.
Sorry, Cardiff and London, but they was telling us there were certain bits where they walk around a corner in Cardiff and kind of pop out in London, and some of it's filmed in London and some of it's filmed in Cardiff, but they splice it together so seamlessly it feels like the same place. Addy was there as well, as you can tell. Can anyone tell me where Addy is now? Oh, we should have done this as a quiz. Yeah. We should have done Where's Addy Now?
Where is Addy now?
We need a song. Where's Addy now?
Precious is asking, wasn't the tour guide man's name Matt? Yes, it was. How did you know that? Have you done the tour as well?
Maybe Brettis is Matt.
Ah.
So I've already done that. You need something else for Where's Addy Now? Sarah Jane's house. Correct. Two of them got it in one. We went to Sarah Jane's house, which is a real house, and there's real people that live there. And apparently, it's big. It's big as well. And obviously, people were really, really thrilled that people photographed the house non-stop. Should we carry on with Where's Addy Now?
Yes.
Where's Addy Now? They're good at this.
They are good at this.
These people
They're better at that than me, and I was there.
Well, you wouldn't have got Sarah Jane's house. Mind you, we don't watch the Sarah Jane Chronicles.
No, that's true.
Mm-hmm. Wow, someone actually knows the actual address, 13 Bannerman Road.
Wow. Oh.
Brett is,
because it's in the video.
Well, it's not exactly, if you've seen the video, that's not exactly amazing knowledge. Someone saying it's Cardiff. Yay, Moriarty Doctor got it. It's the Torchwood Tower. And bizarrely, when we got there, the Torchwood Tower had large strawberries stuck to it. If I zoom in there a little bit, that they are not actual strawberries, obviously, but they are actual pictures of actual strawberries.
Actual pictures of actual strawberries.
Which, because there was this really, really nice, like, was it, what did we call it, a French market or Christmas market? But it wasn't Christmas.
Continental market, dear.
Oh, thank you, Continental market. There was, yeah, so we had loads and loads of
and marshmallows dipped in chocolate.
Yes, we did.
I think there might even be a picture of Ali eating them.
I think there might be. There's Ali at the Torchwood Tower, and there is the Millennium Centre, which is actually right next to it. Like that picture, that's to the right, and then you look left and you see that. It's a really beautiful building, that one. And Andy was there. That is. Should I see if anyone's going to get that, or is that too mean?
I think that's too mean.
Too mean? Okay, that's Addy. Oh, hang on. There you go. There's your clue. Where's Addy now?
I have to look at both those pictures together.
Where's Addy now? Emmy Dion asked when we went on the tour.
August last year.
So almost a year ago now.
Yeah.
Man, I want to do it again.
Do it again.
Oh, no. We should probably do it in like 2 years when there's new locations.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like the Doctor Who experience itself is actually, it's good to go after there's just been a series because they tend to update these things quite a lot.
I think, didn't Lee and Susan say that they're about to update the experience?
Loads of them got it. The invisible lift. Yeah, it's the invisible lift. Yeah, that's Addy walking into the perception filter and disappearing from views. And who is the mold says that's effing hilarious. There never was any Addy. Exactly. Move along. Now, this one is not a Doctor Who location where it's filmed, but this is Yanto's Shrine, which we've talked about in the Doctor Who Legacy streams before. But this is a real life shrine to a completely fictitious character, and it's down by the, I don't know if you call it the sea, but down by the water.
The bay. Down
by the bay, yes, indeed. There is a shrine to Yanto from Torchwood. In fact, there's, if you look in Addy, we should have a game called Where's Addy? But there, he's up there. Addy managed to get in there. Where's Addy? We need to make that book.
Yeah, we do.
Where's Addy? So yes, if you go to Cardiff, go down right there. It's like right next to the Torchwood Tower. You go straight to the bay and you see it on your right hand side.
I have to admit, until I read what is said at the top, I thought it was kind of a shrine to somebody who died.
Yeah, someone who died, someone had fallen into the bay.
Over it, and it was only when I saw everyone photographing, I was like, "Why is everyone photographing a shrine?"
That's kind of morbid.
And then I looked up and I laughed and I laughed and I laughed.
It's cool. It's actually, you probably can't really see it in the photo, but underneath all that little bit of paper is the back entrance door. I think occasionally they come out of a door, which makes you wonder why they bother having the lift, really, when you actually have a door. But what's this coming on? Oh yes.
There's the Impossible Astronaut.
There's the Impossible Astronaut. One, they lit it. They didn't change that much, it has to be said, but they changed the lighting and made it a lot more kind of blue neon rather than kind of red neon. And but you can clearly see the door. That's the door that he kind of walks in with a cowboy hat and kind of unveils and stuff. And apparently you can request. No, not apparently. You can request the table that they all sat on and stuff. But obviously you need to go with some sort of blue envelope and invite all your friends to meet there at the same time and things like that. All right, we're going to commercial, and when we get back, we'll show you some more photos. See you in a bit. Oh, I didn't unmute myself, and we're back. Hello. Just a couple more pictures, and we think what we're going to do is we'll show you our Doctor Who exhibition pictures as well. Well, maybe we'll do that next week, so we're not kind of just because we're halfway through the show now already, and we haven't actually played any games yet on the Doctor Who gaming show, which is somewhat different. So here we go. This one's perhaps a bit more subtle. This is a furniture store, but it was used as a police station in Blink. Well, don't blink if that's the name of the episode. If you remember when what was her name? Something Sparrow. Holly Sparrow? Sarah Sparrow? Sally Sparrow goes to visit a police station. That was the door she kind of went through, and then they changed the posters on the side there and kind of took them out, and they kind of looked out. So that was it. And a couple of photos of that. That was Matt, the guy that kind of took us around. We got him to hold Addy at the end, and you can see he was absolutely fantastically thrilled to do so. And he took us around, and this was, and then we went and stayed in the Park Inn, and there's Addy in bed.
Tired after a good day out.
Tired after a good day out. And you would be, wouldn't you?
Well, we were tired after a good day out, weren't we?
Absolutely. Oh, sorry, last couple. And this is inside the Millennium Center. Here's a challenge. So, can you tell me when they've used the inside of the Millennium Center? And there's about 4 options here, I think.
While everyone's thinking about that, people are talking about Torchwood. We really need to rewatch Children of Earth.
I wonder if it wouldn't be as good. You know, when you rewatch things, sometimes they're not as good as the first time you watch it.
We've watched Doctor Who episodes like 100 times.
That's true. I guess because Torchwood, in my view, is so variable. You know, like...
Yeah, but we know that Children of Earth is good.
We do.
Like, I'm not saying let's watch one of the rubbish ones.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if we'd soften our view on any of the rubbish ones.
No, I would harden my view on them.
Because we softened our view on Series 5 Matt Smith. When we initially watched Matt Smith Series 5, we didn't like it. We went back and rewatched it and we were a lot more... People are saying The Girl Who Waited. Yes, they used it for The Girl Who Waited. It was the reception area. They've also used, if you remember the...
Yeah, it was the New Earth Hospital.
New Earth Hospital. Well done, whole box of Matt. It was that as well. So they've used that entrance quite a few times. And you can see it's got some lovely lights. I think they also used it in something else.
Someone's saying Lazarus. Is that right?
Possibly. Take the tour and you'll find out. That was cool. There's a bit of a subtle one here. When the Master wins the election in the Sound of Drums sequence, he walks down some steps and celebrating. And those are the steps he walks down. And there's the TARDIS. And that's the beginning of the Doctor Who exhibition. So that's where we will stop. So as you can see, we really met Matt Smith. He was actually there. Absolutely delighted to see us, as you can see. But we will do the exhibition pictures next time. Which I hope you enjoy. I know this hasn't been gaming. Have you enjoyed seeing these? Has this been cool? Exactly. It's our show. Really,
we should look at our own photos more often.
Yes, we should.
Especially those selfies of Izzy.
Well, I want to show the selfies of Izzy, but I can't because you're in them.
That's right. You can show them. I'm not really in them.
Your nose is in them.
That's fine.
Your face is in it.
Sorry.
Your face is in it. Not that I have a problem showing your face, it's that you don't want your face.
You're ashamed of me. Just say it.
No, it's your face. No, it's your face.
It's all right. I tried to sell you out earlier.
You did. You pimped me. You made me into the posse pussy. Okay, right. Let's do a Doctor Who game. Are we feeling like Doctor Who trivia? That's my song. This is the Doctor Who quiz. I found it on the iPhone earlier. No, that's not. That's a different game. Please rotate your device. Well, if we're going to rotate our device, then I guess I need to change the view that we're currently looking at. So you get to see some exciting Doctor Who Legacy stuff there. Matthias is inviting Miss 174 to Cardiff together.
Okay. What you do in your own time is your own business.
Just Drawn That Way says, why can't we see Clary? She's very pretty. She's very pretty.
Do we know Just Drawn That Way?
No, but apparently he knows what you look like.
Okay.
Clary doesn't like to appear on TV because of her job. She doesn't want people that kind of see her in her job to see her here and then be like, oh, it's you! You see, because she's got quite a high-powered government position.
That's such a lie.
Yeah, it's a bit of a lie.
I don't work for the government.
Which doctor says, I don't want to go?
I don't want to go.
I don't want to go.
Oh, are we answering these or are we letting the audience answer them?
Well, the audience will know that.
Well, I know, obviously, everyone's
Do you know that?
Yes, I know that.
Do you know which number it is?
Oh, I'm actually not that great on the numbers of doctors, am I? Yeah, I do know which number it is, though.
Okay. Now I'm now double questioning myself.
Yeah, I'm kind of counting again. Is that right?
Okay. Yeah.
I don't. You keep looking at me, but I'm still waiting to see.
I think it's this number.
I think it's that number too.
Okay, let's see if they agree.
They agree.
It's that number. 10th. There we go. You press it. 150 points.
Ooh.
Oh, what was the Etra Prime incident? Daleks stole lots of planets. Daleks stole a planet, then collided it. Daleks destroy an asylum planet. Daleks invade Earth. I don't know.
I don't know either. This must be classic Who.
Well, unless it's... I mean, there was a bit where the Doctor stole lots of planets, but I don't know if why that would be called the Etra Prime incident. And there was obviously that the Asylum of the Daleks stuff, but again, I don't know why that would be the Etra Prime incident. Anyone know on this one?
We're going to need to phone a friend.
We're going to need to phone a friend. Hello? Is that the posse? We need your help. Oh, sounds like the posse's not sure either.
We've got a few votes for Invade Earth.
So
I don't know. My guess is stole a planet and then collided it.
What does that mean?
What do you mean, what does it mean?
What does that mean?
Do you know what stealing a planet is?
Well, why would they do that?
Why would they steal a planet?
And then collide it?
Well, presumably the colliding bit was an accident. No one collides anything deliberately.
It looks like they seem to be caught between stole planets and invading Earth.
Okay. Can you do that? Can you do that voting thing that you do?
Well, none of them seem to be saying it's a silent planet. A white cat did, just to be unhelpful. Unhelpful white cat.
Do the voting thing.
Okay, we'll do the voting thing. Okay, so if you think it's stole planet, then it's option 1. If you think it's collided, it's option 2. If you think it's invaded, there you go. No one seems to be suggesting. No one seems to. Oh, piss off.
Adipose.
Oh God, no, I've cocked up.
I can see lots of votes for number 2 going in.
Well, let's vote for 1. 20 seconds, people. 20, 19, 18, that's 17, nice. 16, 15. Find new time.
19, 18, 17.
My seconds were more interesting.
16. Yeah, this is why timing my contractions went so well.
Well, that's too much information.
Sorry everyone.
That's too much information.
Just saying.
Is this your weight? No.
Why? Do you want to?
I was going to put her on the stream. But no, when she wakes up, we will. Okay, so let's find out what people said. 18 for collided. Correct.
Ah, that's what I said.
Gallifrey is the home planet of the Time Lords.
We're not even going to undignify the audience by asking that one.
TARDIS stands for
Time in Relative Dimension and Space.
Who said I dated a Nestine duplicate once? It's got to be Captain Jack, I would assume.
Yeah, if anyone's going to date anyone, it's Captain Jack.
Yeah, if anyone's going to date anyone. What do you think, Izzy? Which one do you think it is?
She's so cute. I know she's my baby, but she is so cute.
She is, of course she is. She's adorable. Which one do you think it is? Do you want to press the answer?
Oh, she's so sleepy.
Oh, ow, ow. You're going to do a nice smile. You're going to do a nice smile. Hello.
She says, no, I'm embarrassed because you put me on the street. I've just woken up and I've got bed hair.
You have got bed hair.
And you put me on the camera.
And you're dribbling a little bit as well. Are you falling backwards? Whoa, no, I'm falling backwards. She's fine, I was joking. Oh, actually, no, a lot of them seem to be saying River Song. The majority. Oh, no, it's a bit split. What are you seeing? 1, 2. I see.
I'm mainly seeing Izzy's now. I hope it wasn't Izzy that said that.
Izzy, did you date a Nestine duplicate?
Do you know what? I would be so proud.
What if she did?
If she dated I don't know what a Nestine duplicate is.
No, we should probably find out before. iPurple Ninja says River Song, definitely.
Okay, iPurple Ninja, this one is on you.
Correct.
Well done.
Woo! Torchwood is a place in Scotland, the face of Bow, a clue to the Master's true name, and an anagram of Doctor Who. Isn't it a place in Scotland because it was?
But it is actually an anagram of Doctor Who.
Is it?
Yeah. How did we not know that before?
No way.
You're picking Izzy's toenail.
It's kind of flicking off.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be helpful.
It is actually an anagram. Right, well, there we go. I think we missed that.
Yeah, I've never spotted that. Especially with you. You spot anagrams just by, like, just walking around.
Originally, the Daleks were going to be written as the Cybermen, victim of a human scientist's experiments, victims of a Time Lord's experiments, or victims of an alien neutron bomb attack.
Well, we actually started watching the first episode of Daleks today.
Appearance of the Daleks today, didn't we? So what were they more like? Well,
they were talking about how they've been a radiation something or other explosion. So my guess would be that it's 4, but then I don't know, because originally he's quite a long time before. But as we were talking about that, what do you think of Daleks? So this is the second ever William Hartnell episode, which is obviously the second ever storyline ever. We're 3 episodes in.
The second ever storyline. And the first ever appearance of the Daleks. Don't eat Izzy there. She's not for eating. I thought it was better than the previous story.
It was better than the previous. It was a lot better than the previous story.
In terms of how did I think the Daleks were, I thought they were interesting because we saw your dad for lunch today.
Where are you going with this?
This has a link. I promise this has a link.
And he's actually installed an eye stalk.
Eye stalk?
Yeah, no, never mind. Right.
Anyway, so he... Oh, I see. I thought you meant a different kind of stalk. Hello. That was the cat. So anyway, we saw your dad for lunch today, and he said that when he watched that first ever episode, he was hiding behind his hands because it was so scary. Sofa. And I have to say, I actually found them less scary than today's Daleks.
Oh, really?
They talked a lot more. They were a lot less...
They negotiated and stuff, yeah.
Like they had actual conversations. I could barely understand them. But yeah, they were quite kind of different characters, I thought, to the...
Well, they were less angry, and they definitely didn't have the exterminate, kill. I think they did say exterminate at one point, but it certainly wasn't there, like, let's just screen this out thing. But they had the peril of the characters a lot more strongly.
Hello.
That's our cat, by the way. And once again, the Doctor himself is crap.
Oh, the Doctor, he's rubbish.
He's this old, pathetic guy that's almost died, and he tricked them at one point.
He tricked them into going into the city where the Daleks were. They were all like, no, I'm not going in, I'm not going in.
It's dangerous, it's terrible. And he's like, no, must be studied.
He was like, no, we have to go in, and tricked them into going in, and then promptly got attacked by radiation poisoning and fell asleep passed out for the entire episode and left them all to sort out the problem.
He has far less lines than everyone else on the show.
He has far less lines. He's completely useless. He gets them into trouble and doesn't do anything to get them out of trouble.
Right, I think the general consensus seems to be that it's victims of an alien neutron bomb attack. So let's try that one. Yes, correct. You are correct. I'll show the reward, thank you.
Izzy's pleased with that.
The reward is an advert for Farm Hero Saga. That's exciting. You are a true Doctor Who fan. Hooray. Let's go again. Excellent, it crashed. It's always good when they crash.
Will it be the same questions, though?
I guess we'll find out. 3, 2, 1, go. It's not the same questions. The reality bomb. What is a reality bomb? I know I've heard that phrase, but now I'm wondering which episode I've heard it. So that Izzy having a little gurgle there. Jexosaurus says Daleks is given its task to drag a bit. Yeah, I was wondering about that when I looked at I noticed there was 7 episodes in total.
Really?
Yeah, and we've watched 3, and it does feel a little bit like the plot line's approaching.
I thought it was coming to the end.
We're not even halfway.
Did you pass my water? It's in the green bottles.
I can try. White Cat, the answer to the other one was the victims of a neutron bomb experiment. It's the one Davros was using it in the end of time. So it was a weapon to destroy all reality, wasn't it? He wanted to destroy all reality and he was shouting about it. So yeah, it was on. A weapon to destroy reality. Who says that's a TARDIS, that box thing, the sports car of time travel? I don't know.
I don't know either, actually, and I know all of those characters, so I really should.
So we must have seen the episode with an
Okay, let's see. Who would be likely to say that?
Well, it would have to be someone who knows a TARDIS Like, it must be someone that's kind of seen it for the first time, but then goes, "That's a TARDIS." So, my guess would have to be Captain Jack.
Do you reckon? Because, yeah, I reckon you must be right. I mean, because it could be one of the companions who are kind of explaining it to somebody else.
That's true, and we've had 2 votes for Martha already.
See, I can kind of imagine Amy saying that box thing in her Scottish accent.
Oh,
people are quite decisive about Martha.
Lots of them going. I guess we're going Martha then. It was Martha. What episode? When did she say that? Who played the 10th Doctor? Well, that was David Tennant. We don't even need to ponder that one. Oh, which of these are not known members of the temporal powers?
Humans.
What are the temporal powers?
I don't know, but humans are members of them.
You sure?
No. How could humans be members of the temporal powers?
Well, who are the Mona and
Humans
Host?
don't even know about things like that. Humans.
No.
Oh no, the first one we got wrong.
Oh dear. Torchwood is still an hour Doctor Who. Who are the Silents? Well, they're aliens you forget when you look away, but they're also priests in the Church of...
That's not an option. That's not an option.
Not an option. What lived on the ceiling of floor 500 and satellite 5? It wasn't the face of bone. It was that big kind of gloopy creature, but its name, I'm not sure. Jagrafes, Creophysis. Creophysis, that's terrible. I think I had to guess. I'd say the Jagrafes, because I definitely have heard of that one.
Right.
Looks like people weren't sure about the old gel. Looks like a few of them voted humans. Rock Band Rocker is pointing out that technically Eccleston was the 10th Doctor because of the War Doctor.
I know, but the whole...
Bring that up again and I'll beat you.
That is a bit of a harsh reaction, Addy.
It's just...
Is this how you normally treat your...
It's pedantic.
But the whole War Doctor thing has thrown a spanner into the whole numbering of Doctors. Here's what I don't understand. What?
I'm waiting to hear.
I don't understand why people refer to them by their numbers. Because it always confuses me. Because every time someone says like the 11th Doctor, I have to be like, which one's that again?
I think it's because, but I think it breaks the fourth wall. Because the Doctor himself would never be like, oh yeah, I'm Matt Smith. The Doctor would be like, I'm the 11th. I'm 11th. Or even
in
just I'm the
reality,
Doctor.
we all know that it's, acting.
Yes,
or not. Nope, okay, apparently we don't. Sorry, take it back.
We do know that
it's totally real, guys.
We do know that it's acting, but I don't know whether we need... When discussing plot lines, you don't say Matt went over there. Maybe you do.
No, you don't. You say the Doctor went over there.
Let's play Monster Hangman.
What was that?
Right, you can play the first round, and then we can get someone else to do another round.
Okay, A.
You got it wrong.
E.
Yes.
Oh, lots of E's.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a monster from Doctor Who, is it?
Uh-huh. There's a chippy over my shoulder.
There's a chippy over your shoulder and there's a little bean who would like some food.
He's fine. He's fine.
Slitheen? No.
S. You're saying S?
Yeah, I'm saying S.
No.
M.
For mother?
Yes.
Better?
P. No, not P. N. November.
No.
H. Definitely an H in there. I can feel it.
Oh, no.
What? This is ridiculous.
I don't know what it is, but could the beginning be time?
Oh. Okay, T. The time beetle.
The time... You're a winner.
Everyone's a winner, baby.
Mm-hmm. The time beetle. I guess that's from Turn Left.
Oh, okay.
You're a winner. You've won a blown-up Dalek.
Wow, I've always wanted a blown-up Dalek.
And now you have. And now you have one. We'll put it there where we've got a bit of space.
We'll put it next to the face of Bo.
Next to the face of Bo, and when people come around, it'll be a great conversational piece. Like, what the hell is that? It's a blown-up Dalek. Oh. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's play again. Clary has selected Jen Devine.
Randomly selected.
With the
power of my finger.
With the power of the random Clary selector. Jen Devine, you're playing this one. Obviously, there'll be a bit of time delay going on. So go on, hit us with a letter. You're sure? And probably maybe do a couple of letters in a row, because obviously there'll be a bit of delay before you kind of see them. So, Jen Devine, this is your game. I will be Noel Edmonds. And you can be...
Did Noel Edmonds present catchphrase?
Izzy's doing a shit. We're really sorry. There will be kind of like... oh, there we go. There's another one. A little bit of an aftershock there.
Kind of embarrassing.
It is a little bit embarrassing, but I think we just need to fess up to it and move on. I mean, unless Jen Devine isn't actually listening.
Oh, it's the smelly one too.
Is it smell? Well, luckily they can't smell that through the stream. No smelly vision.
What are you giggling at?
Is he doing a poop live on stream? It's funny. I'm not going to pick her up now. Right, she's gone for S. Okay, so give us a steady stream of letters. Correct. S is there. She's given me an A, which is there. She's going well. She's gone 2 for 2 so far. You went none for 2. Just bring it out there. Obviously, if you guess what the answer is, Jen, then you can go. But no one helping Jen. Okay, no helping Jen
until she asks for help.
Then you can help her. I reckon it's Shash and Shash.
I was just thinking, I think it might be Shash and Shash.
Although technically it can't be Shash and Shash, because if it was Shash and Shash, the S would also be at the beginning. It could be Blap or Flats. Oh, she said O as well. Oops! She's going wrong. Boom! She got it wrong. I hiccups. Hiccup again. Oh, God. Help! Hiccups on a live stream.
Hiccups on live stream.
Where did that come from?
T. Just breathe through them. No T.
Now I look like the little baby.
You look like the little baby anyway.
I do not look like a little baby.
You look like your baby.
Well, that's allowed.
I. Something is.
There isn't any I. Sloons.
How rude. Attis. You know, it's the Attises.
Attis. They're laughing at me for having the hiccups.
It is funny.
Where did they come from? I was breathing all the way through that. Apparently she might not have said O.
No, she did a little O face. Which is then interpreted as an O.
Oh, right. Sorry. Well, there's no O in it. As Jen just left. No. Hey, Tabby Tanner. Oh dear, no N either. I will show you what this is called after the round. I can't remember. Monster something. Labradite says this game gets old very quickly, very repetitive. What did you think a game called Monster Hangman would be like, Labradite? I mean, it does what you say on the tin. I mean, you wouldn't like do a Doctor Who crossword and be like, "I'm so sick of black and white squares." I mean, seriously, they've all been like this. Look, and if I skip ahead in the book, they're still doing black and white squares.
Exactly what you'd be like.
I wouldn't complain about repetition in a Hangman game. Oh, hello! Someone's given us a wonderful donation. Thank you very much, Joe Dine. Wow, I think that makes you the highest donator of the month. So I think I've got below the stream. I've got the highest donator list. So you will
and happy birthday. I think we all need to sing happy birthday. Wait a sec. We need to find out how to pronounce this person's name first. Jodie.
Jodie. Jodie Nye. I reckon it's a girl. Jodie.
Oh, Jodie Nye.
Jodie Nye.
Okay.
Shall I harmonise you tune?
Okay. Happy birthday to you.
That's not harmony.
No.
I just did.
Okay, well, you just let me know when you're ready.
No, you start again.
Happy birthday to
you.
Happy birthday
to you.
Happy
birthday to Jodie Nye. This is terrible. Happy birthday to you. And thank you for the donation. Enjoy your little gold star and your birthday. Amidst all of that, Jen Devine probably gave us some more letters. She gave us
a D and an E.
And an R. There's an R there.
A D, an E, and an R.
The R came first. Or we'd already do R. There's no R there. She's picked an R. There's no R.
There is an R. That you've done the R and the R's are already in.
Shut up, Clara. D and an E. Either way, that's the highest donation we've had so far, and I will put you at the top of the list after the show. No D. No E. Oh dear. We could have our first loser.
Oh, we need a loser song.
A loser song. I think it needs to involve us pointing at the camera and like.
No pressure, Jen Devine.
Oops. Oh, and she got loads of people saying happy birthday. Oh, stop hiccuping! It's annoying. I feel silly.
What are you telling me?
Because I'm annoyed at my body. This little cat nibbling. He looks like he's nibbling my shoulder.
Are you having nibbles, Chippy?
3 more chances, apparently. I don't know. Hang on. Stralis. I know which letter I'd probably do next. She's gone for you. She's gone for another vowel. I'm not sure there is another vowel. Uh-oh. There's a leg. Oh, and she's gone for a P. Oh dear, there's no P. Oh my God! This is dramatic. This is dramatic. This is like tenser than a string being pulled really hard.
Yeah, you're right. Even tenser than that.
Even tenser than that. What do you think it is?
Rice.
You think it's the ras?
Rice.
The rays. Jen's thinking very hard.
She is.
I would do that letter next.
What letter? Interesting, because that's not a letter. What letter is that?
Look, it's a letter. Yes. No, I'm not going backwards. I'm just doing that.
That's not a letter.
Look.
What letter of the alphabet is that? Yeah, that's not what you did.
Yes, it is. Look.
You're doing it upside down.
I'm doing it facing you.
Laugh because you're dyslexic, but still.
I'm doing it facing you.
Oh, I see. I was thinking you were doing it from your point of view. It looked like that. I was like, what letter is that?
That was Clary unable to identify an L. Oh.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. It wasn't a C, but she doesn't seem to be dead. What? No. Which bit of the thing is? What, were they adding on hands and feet as well?
I think they're adding on hands and feet, maybe even hair.
Ow! Still got hiccups. I'm like a baby.
Yes, you are. C.
I did see.
Sorry.
There wasn't there.
Okay, sorry.
Do you remember the whole "she's not dead yet" thing?
No.
Kralis. Krabbis. Fralis, Straulis.
Someone's saying that Labradite's birthday is today as well.
It was. I gave Labradite some bonus Addy gold.
Did we sing happy birthday to Labradite?
We did not. Is Labradite still here?
I don't know. There's someone whose birthday is Tuesday. You're going to have to come back Tuesday if you want a happy birthday on your birthday.
Mm-hmm. You got to come back on your birthday if you want your birthday song. Because if it ain't your birthday, we ain't going to sing, because that would be just wrong. That's right.
Addy rap.
Addy rap. We should do a birthday rap. It's your birthday.
Happy birthday.
Because it's your birthday.
Happy birthday.
I think Jen may have given up in disgust.
L.
You want to go for L?
Oh, Jen's going for L.
Oh, crap. It wasn't L.
What did you press?
L. I pressed L. Oh, it was the Craffies.
How did you not get the Craffies, Jen?
Oh, man. Especially, we've been talking about the Craffies lots recently.
Yeah, who are Craffies?
You've never had the Craffies?
I've never heard of the Craffies.
If you have too much curry, you often get the Craffies.
Oh, is that what Izzy's got now?
Yeah. The Craffies. Which is your favourite Craffies episode?
You know, the Craffies. I
liked it when the doctor said that funny thing and then saved people from the Craffies.
Oh, yeah. And when they all went to Craffies Land.
Yeah, I remember.
You nearly made that.
Craffies Land. And then, like the head Craft was there and he was like telling all the other Craffettes what to do. Yeah. Right, my turn.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Right, I'm going to start off. I'm going to go crazy, and I'm going to start with a vowel.
A.
My turn.
Let's start with a vowel.
No, but it's my go.
Oh,
you stole it. I'm going to start with A. God damn it. You synaptic suggestioned me, and there wasn't an A.
E. Maybe you should stop listening to me.
Oh, it's O. There's loads of O's. Maybe it's like ood. The ood.
Ood.
Oody ood. Oody ood. Oody ood. Oody oody. Oody oody. Oody oody. Yeah, it's the ood song. Right, well, there's an O in it. Let's go for an I. No, let's go for a U. Right, the only vowel in it is O. How's that even possible? T. There's one T in it.
Oops, sorry.
S. It ends in uts.
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 The uts. It's the uts.
Uts.
You know, they know the Craffies.
Let's see if there's any spaces in it. Okay. Oh, there's one space. There's something. Rotot. There's something rotot? Oh, no, not actually rotot. Rodot. Robots.
Robots.
Someone's robot. Who is the mole thinks we've been drinking before the live stream? Hey, just because you haven't been to Craffies Land doesn't mean it involved alcohol. Something robots. The wonderful robots with a W. Yes. Word. D. Crap. No. Warg. No. Whirl. No. Yes. Soul. S. Have I had this? Yeah, I have it.
How about K? Work robots.
Oh, clockwork. Clockwork. It's clockwork.
Woohoo! Back in the net.
That's why I'm the Hangman champion.
You have a decapitated Dalek to go with my decapitated Dalek.
We've got a pair of decapitated Daleks.
Decapitated Dalek.
Oh, now people will think I've been drinking. I've got hiccups, and I said decapitated.
Mm-hmm.
Why have I got hiccups?
Because you've been drinking. I keep telling you.
I haven't. I had a magnum.
Put the gin away.
I had a champagne
before we live stream.
I had a champagne magnum.
You are a lightweight. What can I say?
It was not.
A champagne ice cream is all it takes.
It was not the same.
To have decapitated Daleks.
Decapitated Daleks. Right. This game is called Monster Hangman. If you would like to play it yourself. All right. So that's it. That's the Doctor Who gaming show for today. Hope you've had fun. Thanks for coming along. Of course, various streams at various other points. I'm probably going to meet up with Spud online tomorrow about kind of 6 o'clock-ish. We might be streaming something together then. But I'm sure I'll be doing Hearthstone at various points as well if you enjoy watching me play that. Doctor Who Legacy stream Thursday, Posse Up Wednesday. You know the usuals. You know that drill. If you're not yet following me, then please do hit that follow button. If you'd like to use the donate button underneath, like lovely Jodie. That would be beautiful, but don't feel you have to. And thanks for coming. Hope you've had fun. And Clary's going to give you some philosophy.
Philosophy? What kind of philosophy?
Something meaningful to end the show with.
Oh, I see. Watch Addy. It will make your life better.
Your life will be better.
Watchicus Addicus.
With me in it.
Or a bettericus lifeicus. Yeah, but that pout's kind of creepy. I'm just saying, play it back. You'll see.
I waggled an eyebrow.
No, you didn't. You pouted.
Apparently we were doing a giveaway that I forgot. So I'm back. Let's do that giveaway. Sorry, everyone. Sorry. Okay, so let's...
remember Jen Divine?
Thank you, Jen Divine. Surgeon Simulator, PC game. It's on Steam only. And Clary will now describe the gameplay.
The gameplay is awesome. I'm not even going to describe it. All I'm going to say...
You hated it.
I loved every second.
She hated it.
All I'm going to say is after this stream, head over to YouTube and watch the video of us playing Surgeon Simulator. You will be amazed and you will want to employ us as your surgeons straight away.
Next time you get injured, you'll be like, get me an Addy. Get me an Addy right now.
They know how to operate.
Get me an Addy. Okay, so this is a giveaway for Surgeon Simulator on PC. You'll need a Steam account. If you win, you'll need to direct message me an email address and I'll send you the link to get it. You'll need a Steam account and stuff, but they're free, so you can sign up for that. That's cool. Right, let's open the raffle. This is an Addy Gold raffle, so you need to check your gold. You need to then type, but to check your gold, you do exclamation mark Addy Gold. To enter the giveaway, you then need to go exclamation mark raffle ticket and the number of tickets you want. For example, exclamation mark raffle ticket 30 would give you 30 tickets. The more tickets you buy, the more chance you're going to win. And thank you to lovely people like Jodie for donating, because obviously with people like that donating, it means we can buy things to give back to you guys. Huzzah!
Huzzah.
Oh, Izzy's looking thoughtful. Izzy also wants to enter the giveaway. Maybe I should enter the giveaway and win a copy of Surgeon Simulator for Izzy.
She can borrow mine.
She can borrow yours. Well, I guess now we need to talk things through while people are entering. Talk things through. So, how good did you think the show was tonight? We can have our normal post-show chat on the show.
On a scale of 1 to 10?
Did you find the potty irritating this evening?
I never find the potty irritating. You were a bit irritating at times.
How was I a bit irritating? I got the hiccups. That's like a special need.
A special need?
Yeah, you can't help it. It's a special need.
You used to get really annoyed with me when I got hiccups. Do you remember that?
What?
Yeah.
I used to get annoyed with you when you had hiccups.
It was the year 2005.
Right.
We were in Disneyland.
Right.
And I got the hiccups.
Right.
And you told me off.
I don't remember this at all.
Like, can you stop doing that, please? And I was like, not really, no.
I wouldn't say that.
No, you really did. You're like, oh, every time I hiccup.
Were you doing it in a really annoying way? Were you like one of those people that's like, ugh?
No, I was just hiccuping.
Well, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Now we'll go to your offences in 2006.
There were no offences. Look, you married me. You must have found it attractive. You must be like, yeah, he beats me. I love it.
No one is ever like that.
Oh, okay. You must have been like, he told me off for hiccups. He's so manly. He can boss me around anytime.
That was completely not what I was like. I was like, I love him in spite of the fact that he told me off for having hiccups.
I'll take it.
Damn right you will.
I'll take it. White Cat says, when do we win the night with Addy? See, now it's become night with Addy.
I wasn't pimping him out for a night with Addy. I was thinking you could, like, I don't know, get a Chinese takeaway or something, not have a night with my husband.
You see what you've done? Do we have to supply accommodations, or will he take care of his own room and board?
Accommodations for the night with Addy.
I wasn't joking, by the way, earlier about someone getting all like randy about my voice. Someone came in yesterday and was like, "Oh God, your voice is amazing," and we were like, "Oh, thank you." And then they're like, "The things I would do to that voice, I'd write it day and nightly."
Are you sure you should be telling your wife this?
Well, the mods had to deal with it. I ignored it.
You might be banned from live stream.
I ignored it. I did the appropriate thing and just carried on playing the game and ignored it. And then I think Jenny Bunny got on it and was a bit like, do you know he's married?
Inappropriate.
You know he's married? Just saying. Anyway, so giveaways going on. That's why we're still here, not really talking about Doctor Who.
No, we're talking about the evening with Addy that's turned into a night.
Not turned into a night with that, which is your fault.
With accommodation.
Yes. John CPAC is asking what is going on here. I think that's a good question. This is a giveaway for Surgeon Simulator on Steam, PC game. Usual rules apply. The Twitch has nothing to do with this giveaway. It's purely between me, you, and the hotel that we stay in.
So what hotel are you going to go for?
Holiday Inn, obviously.
Holiday Inn in Cardiff.
I love Holiday Inn.
So for a night with Addy in the Holiday Inn in Cardiff.
Maybe you can do a quick Doctor Who tour. Yeah, great.
What are we doing now?
We are waiting to give enough people to get in there. Okay, we're going to play a commercial. When we come back, we will announce the winner.
Who smell is he?
And they heard that.
I know she did a poo.
They're hearing. I haven't pressed mute yet.
I haven't pressed it.
Well, I have to leave a pause because if I press it too early, the commercial cuts back in.
Right. Okay.
So we're starting the pause now.
Okay.
And you're not going to mention shite in like 5 seconds time.
Fine, I won't mention Izzy's poo. Just saying that she did it a while ago and I've not changed her nappy.
What?
So she smells.
Well, we did try and end the show. It just turned out that we hadn't done what we said we would do. Okay, now I'm really going to commercial.
Okay.
After a pause. So, hey, yo, we're back. Right. We're closing the raffle in 30 seconds. This is your last chance to enter for Surgeon Simulator. You got to be following the channel. If you're not following the channel, the bot won't pick you. Check your Addy Gold first. You can buy as many tickets as you want up until the amount of stuff that you have. Surgeon Simulator.
Yeah.
I think we drilled someone through the heart or something. We used a hammer. And we might have smashed the organs we were supposed to be replacing or something like that. Do we even get past level 1?
I don't even think we figured out how to work the whole thing.
It was quite upsetting. But it's very popular. Like lots of people have done things. Plot of BBC's movie of the week. TheAdiposeTV, would you let someone have your husband for a night for 1 million Addy Gold?
Sure.
Isn't that from Indecent Proposal?
Is it?
Remember Demi Moore? Robert Redford?
You're talking to the wrong person.
Woody Harrelson? Oh. Indecent Adiposal.
Indecent Adiposal.
Does
it have a happy ending?
It ends.
Oh.
Right.
To be honest, if someone racked up 1 million Addy Gold,
they're not winning a shag.
And Addy takes it to a whole new level. Like, give out the Surgeon Simulator.
Right. So we're closing the raffle. Starting the old tombola. Obviously, the more tickets you've bought, the more chance you get of winning yourself a copy of Surgeon Simulator. Various high entries seem to include J. Laura with 200. That seems to be the highest.
Yeah, I'm seeing a few J. Laura's tickets pop up.
We had 627
popped up a couple of times.
Tickets. So Dragon has bought 30. Geek Spasm has bought 7. Grolt's gone in there with 1.
Well, we all know that 1 ticket can win it.
Krentaris did it.
Even when you don't own the game.
Thanks, Krentaris. Well done for setting that precedent. Someone had to, and it happened to be you. All right. So our winner of tonight's Surgeon Simulator giveaway is... Oh, yeah! Howski!
He's a member of the posse.
He's a member of the posse, and he was the one that did the Dead Space with Addy album, which I love. Don't kill Addy. He gives things to charity. Stuff like that. So congratulations, Housekeeper. If you could Twitch message me an email address for you. I know you might have done it in the past, but do it again, please, because I'll never find them. So if you could Twitch message me a email address for you, and I will send the details for the Surgeon Simulator Steam thing to that. This is actually the end of the show this time. I probably will be back on a bit later doing some Hearthstone, depending on what time we go to bed. But check your Twitters and or stay in the chat for an after party, and who knows, I might pap back on. Thank you, Izzy. You've got that in my head.
And now we've wrapped up with the poo joke.
There's nothing else left to say. Right, we're off. Thank you for joining me tonight, Clary. It's been fun.
You're welcome.
And thank you for joining me tonight. It's been fun. And thank you for joining me tonight. It's been fun. And thank you for joining me tonight. It's been fun.
Little Bean?
He's showing me his dingling. I can't...
Exactly. He's showing you his dingling and you haven't even thanked him for joining you tonight.
I need to get the webcam. I need the webcam to show exactly what Small Bean is doing.
That's so inappropriate, Addy. That's like literally the most... We've talked about various inappropriate things.
That is what...
We've talked about easy pooing, pimping the house for a night, and that has succeeded them all in its inappropriateness.
That's why I'm not thanking him.
Thank you, Small Bean. I'm pleased that you joined us, even if you got your dingling out.
Right. Okay, we're actually going now. Good night.